Welcome to Bfam News. I'm your anchorman DC, where the news has to be told because it cannot speak for itself.
Yes, sir.
Let me talk to my political correspondent, Mr. ISeeWhatYouDoin. How you doing today?
What's going on, Sheriff? What's going on, DC, man? Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. You dig what I'm saying? Which is America, right? Because, I mean, it's a beautiful place to be. Shit.
Coming off the vibes from the last show, I don't know about that statement, Mr. King. We got the sheriff down there, and boy, I'm gonna tell you right now, Indiana's got some good sports going on, so I know you're happy.
Oh man, what's up, guys? It's the sheriff from South Central Indiana. First, I want to say a shout out to Monster Energy and Wild Bee Wellness. But yes, IU top 10 school. We got the Colts 3-1. Fever did get eliminated from the playoffs yesterday, but the Cubbies advanced today as well. So it's a great time to be a sports fan in Indiana right now.
He said it just like it was right there. I just wonder, as a business owner, if it was your business, your mom and pop business, how far would you go to try and keep the homeless community from sleeping in front of your establishment? Think about that for a little bit. Think it out. You're on the street, you got a pizzeria, whatever you have, and the homeless are sleeping out in front of your establishment. How far would you go to keep them from sleeping out in front? Sheriff.
I deal with this kind of directly. We have a homeless problem in Bloomington, and I have a patio, and they like to hibernate and sleep and set up their little forts, and can't have that because A, it's a safety issue. B, go down to the road. There's homeless shelters. There's all kinds of shelters. I don't need you to have that kind of vibe in front of my stores. I mean,
do they move right away?
Yeah, when they see me coming, they do.
Okay. Enough said. King, you're out in front of your establishment, and you got a homeless sleeping problem.
I mean, I don't
out on your sidewalk.
I don't know that you can go to amazing lengths to get it done. I mean, minus the building itself, the sidewalk is like public domain. So, I mean, unless you get the authorities involved, I mean, you may be considered to be harassing them.
That's a fact. Let's look in on what this Southern California business did, because he's right. The sidewalk is a public place, and you do own a percentage of it as a place. But look what he did.
Get rid of the homeless encampment here. You cannot make this shit up. The owner came over, installed a speaker to try and get rid of the homeless encampment here with Baby Shark on repeat. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You cannot make this up. Wow.
All right. So while his place isn't open, I'm just telling you right now, if I'm homeless, I can sleep through that shit without a problem.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
King, yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sheriff?
Initially it's gonna irritate them, but they're gonna phase it right out. They're gonna just tune it right out. Could they pick a crappier song though?
No, that song is so irritating. I couldn't think of a worse song other than "Come a Chameleon." If you just blasted that through one of them little, you got to remember those speakers don't have bass. So any song that has bass in it, it would be extremely irritating. We got to go to our political correspondent. It's time for the news. What's going on?
Man, as always, man, I'm amazed by our president. You feel me? Just like all the kings in the fairy tale books, Trump has made it illegal to write bad news stories about him. Let's hear the story, and then we can elaborate.
At the same time, 97 and 94%, 97, 94, 95, 96% of the people are against me in the sense of the newscasts are against me. The stories are 97% bad. They'll take a great story and they'll make it bad. See, I think that's really illegal, personally. I think that reporting has to be at least accurate to an extent. Whether it's 89, doesn't matter. It's a tremendous number. When somebody is given 97% of the stories are bad about a person, that's no longer free speech. That's just cheating, and they cheat.
King?
I mean, newsflash, sir. It's not just 95% of the news that's against you. You feel me? But I mean, let's keep it a buck, right? You signed up to be in the public eye. You signed up to be the president. And like every other president that came before you, you're under a microscope. Okay? What you can't do is take away America or news reporters' freedom to be able to keep you under that microscope and scrutinize how your performance is. If you don't want to be talked about, you don't want to be scrutinized, if you don't want to be ridiculed or whatever the case may be, don't sign up for these particular jobs, because these are jobs that put you in the public eye in front of the people on the stage that you are constantly going to be watched on. And this is what happens when you do that. You feel me? If you want to be able to flip the TV off or edit some shit, go back to The Apprentice or something. But you run the country, or in this particular country, the people that voted for you and the people that didn't vote for you get a chance to say whether you're doing the right thing or you're doing the wrong thing. You don't get to pass a law saying that they don't have the right to say that.
Facts, Sheriff.
I agree. And, this shouldn't be anything new to him as well, because
Good to see Brandon.
this is term number 2. This is term number 2. And he had a 4-year gap in between terms. So, if this was 2016, I would totally maybe somewhat understand what he's coming at. But I'm more important, like his number sequence is really off too. 97, 94, 96, 95. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, get it together. You're the president of the United States. People are going to watch you. They're going to dissect everything that you're saying. I do want to applaud him for staying off the social media more than he did last time, but that's the only thing he's doing.
So, for those that didn't watch You Guys Are the Worst before this show, I had to get off my dome. I was talking about the war that most of us don't even know that's going on right this second. On Thursday night, Thursday night our time, I understand it was Friday morning, whatever. Thursday night, Iran fired 116 missiles at our base in Qatar, which we shot down 116 missiles. There wasn't even a fragment burned to any American citizen. Nobody was injured. But then Trump blew up 3 of their nuclear sites in Iran. Do you know why we don't know about this? Because all that 94, 92, 93, 97%, he's not letting reporters go over there. If you go to Iran, he's not letting you come back. So there's not going to be any more CNN and C-SPAN and all. I went and looked. I saw a TikTok thing or an IG thing, and it said that we just blew up Iran. And I was like, okay, is this AI or not? So I go to C-SPAN. They're talking about vegetables or something. There's no more news reporting, okay? He shut it down.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I think we really need to be nervous about him in the long run here. Absolutely. Staying with the news about Trump, he now tells us that the trans community does not exist and explains why a trans is not a trans.
I want to hear it.
Let's listen in on this, because he's so uniquely about words.
Enough is enough. We need to call a spade a spade. Trans people don't exist. Let me say it again. Trans people do not exist. I can tape a stick on a horse's head, but that doesn't make it a unicorn. It's a horse, folks. Total horse.
I can tape a stick to a horse's head, King, and it's still not a unicorn.
You know what?
That's fucking great.
Sheriff, Sheriff, go ahead, Sheriff. Sheriff, go ahead. Chime in this time.
Man, that has got to be an all-time great line from him. OMG. I want what he's smoking. Seriously.
I'm just saying,
He's gonna
that man is so creative with his statements. You're talking about trans people, and they say you can stick a stick to a horse's head. It's not a unicorn. Talk to me.
You know,
I see.
You know what, man? I never thought that I would agree with dude, though, man. But I mean, you see, at this particular point, whatever clicked in his fucking mind, bro, I believe he might be right on this. I believe he might be right on this. Male and female, and then all that extra shit came in and kind of distorted the way that the thing went. You feel me? I mean, do they really exist, man? The only way that this shit could exist is if you accept it and say that exists. Now, here's the thing with that. In this particular country, I don't care what your sexual preference is, by no means, you feel me? But I mean, some of the shit get over exaggerated, and some of it is just truly outrageous, you feel me? And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in those particular places, some of those people are deceptive. We went on the show before this, You Guys Are the Worst, and we had a conversation about something that went just like this. But if you have to deceive someone to make whatever existence you operate under get over, and I don't know. I mean, he might be right about this one right here. They may truly not exist.
But here's my thing, and I have nothing against gay, lesbian, queer, whatever, you know, the whole LGBTQ community. But they are still humans, so they do exist. He's just not recognizing, what is it, their orientation? I don't know. I think it's still kind of hairy. You know, if he would just focus on running the country instead of dumb shit, man, he could do so much better.
I mean, so when you say running the country pretty much run itself. I mean, all you got to do is not fuck it up. All you got to do is come in and status quo the shit, and it pretty much is self-sufficient by itself. Now, when I say sexual preference, I don't care about that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I also revert back to male and female. You feel me? And then transformer. You morph into something. Power Rangers, you morph into something else, right? I mean, you can claim to be whatever you want to be. You get what I'm saying? I don't know that. But I mean, trans man or woman, transatlantic slave trade. I mean, there's a whole bunch of trans out there, you feel me?
I'm just gonna leave it right here when it comes to trans. If trans don't exist, who's in this picture with you, bro?
That's
the robot.
Jenner. That's Caitlyn Jenner. No,
that's Bruce Jenner.
Well, hold on. Let's make sure we call her by her right name, because she did donate. He did donate his dick. This is a transgender person. When you donate, when you change your body parts, you have to be called something. It's called
that's the same dude.
Yeah, that's Bruce Jenner.
He second guessed the shit and was wishing that he could go back to being a man.
I mean, I get all that, but if you physically or medically have your sex changed, you have to be called something. So transgenders definitely exist. I think what we're getting confused with is these people that say, well, I'm recognizing myself as Giraffe Day. Bitch,
why not?
As a furry.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
I didn't even know that was a thing until my kids told me about it.
Right? I'm a biologically altered human. You feel me? I think that.
I mean,
You
I don't
gonna
have any
get
female parts though.
right? But what's trans? Okay, so what's trans fat then?
Yeah, see that's when you get yours. That's where your argument makes a lot more sense. But you know what? Because they're transgender and that's the name they chose, I don't think it fits either because your argument is perfectly against theirs. But if you're a man and you go and you get a surgically planted vagina, you can't be a man anymore. You got to be something. You can't be
Yeah,
a woman because that's definitely not cool. You
until
have
the
to be. You
testosterone
got to
kicks
have a
in.
name that's not anywhere near man or woman, and we're all fine with it. But they do
Unless,
exist.
unless you wake up one morning and forget that you're supposed to be,
Yeah, I mean,
and then now you walk around acting like Bruce Jenner again.
I haven't interviewed a transgender yet. If someone's out there wants to be interviewed, I'll comp it.
I
But the
mean,
name of the show is Keep It 100 with DC. Don't expect no crazy questions because you're going to get them.
I'm gonna tune in to
Yeah, we
some,
want to know. We don't want to make fun of you. We want to know. If you just come on the show, is you're going to help us understand what you're everything because we're not doing it.
right. You should do one. You should do one that you should do something like that that allows people to come on. It could be like let me explain.
It's right here.
Okay.
Anytime you want. They watch all the shows. I've invited a lot of them before. Hey, it's sports story time number 1, and I have an image that he wants to talk about.
All right, let's go. Welcome to sports, guys. All right, and here we go yet again. Another week in the NFL, another year, and we have another tie. What are we going to do? This wasn't a really good game by the Packers and the Cowboys. A lot of offense. Is there anything that the NFL is going to do to avoid this in the future? I feel like every time that there is a tie, whether it's the Colts and the Texans like a couple years ago, I don't think we had any ties last year, but or when you get two high-profile teams like the Packers and the Cowboys, Micah Parsons' homecoming, and we end the game without some kind of a shootout, some kind of a field goal kicking contest, some kind of drive so there's not a tie. What do you think the NFL is going to do about this one? I don't know. I don't believe in ties. This is crazy.
I'm gonna put my argument in first. This is why baseball will always be the greatest sport in the world. I don't care how hype I get about football. I get hype about football. I'm so into sports right now. I got football. I got baseball. I got basketball ending with the females. I'm in sports heaven. But the one thing you're never going to see in baseball is a fucking tie. We will play 40 or 50. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. If you've got people on the field to battle, the battle will have a victor. I don't understand ties in any sport, especially soccer. If I go there for 40 minutes and you guys tie at 0-0, I want my money back. Mr. I see what you're doing. What can we do about the NFL and ties?
There must be a winner and there must be a loser. Let them play, man. Come on,
it's a combat sport.
Cut the game off. I mean, listen, if we got to be here till 2 o'clock in the morning and we get a winner, man, let's stay here till 2 o'clock and see who wins. That's what sports is. You know, you show up. So as a win in somebody get a check in the win column and somebody get a loss in the loss column. That's what that is, bro. You don't cut the game. You know what I'm saying? You confuse the bracket now. You feel me? The NFC all wide open now because you don't know whether these guys win out and it's a tiebreaker somewhere, and it shouldn't be a tie. Somebody got to win and somebody got to lose. That's how they go.
And plus, they tied, so there is no tiebreaker. They fucking tied. I mean, it's. I wish they could go to what college football does. I think that system works really well. The NFL needs to adapt something to the regular season, like they did with the postseason. Too many times have we seen a tie in this last decade. There's been way too many.
Well, if somebody don't win his next game, it's going to be another tie. It just went to overtime.
I'm watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching that inside there. We have a little bit of bonus time, which I will admit that I kind of sped up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
I do have 2 videos. I have the video that I saw that made me look up the war. And this is it. This is when Iran attacked Qatar, which is where we have a U.S. base. Superpower, baby. I want to watch that again. Just look at all these missiles going up. It's like a fireworks show. It's freaking awesome.
First thing smoking out of town, bro.
Now I'm going to show you, and if you don't know who this guy is, remember Colonel Powell? Remember Colonel Schwarzkopf? Well, this is the general in charge of this war.
Eastern Standard Time, 2:10 a.m. Iran time. The lead B-2 dropped 2 GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator weapons on the first of several aim points at Fordow. As the president stated last night, the remaining bombers then hit their targets as well, with a total of 14 MOPs dropped against 2 nuclear target areas. All 3 Iranian nuclear infrastructure targets were struck between 6:40 p.m. and 7:05 p.m. Eastern time. Again, that's about 2:10 in the morning local time in Iran, with the Tomahawk missiles being the last to strike at Esfahan to ensure we retain the element of surprise throughout the operation.
That's some serious business there.
Yeah, he was dropping shit down. Man.
Yeah. And
I
that
like how
is not AI. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was not AI. He told us, and I think the cool part about what the government's doing, maybe we don't have reporters, but that shit sounded official.
Yeah, he made it sound like went over. I mean, I know you went over there and tore up some shit, but it sounded like you tore up a lot of shit.
Let me ask you a quick question though. If we can block missiles like that, why the fuck did 9/11 happen?
It was an
Well,
inside.
there's a lot. Well, it's
It was
an
an inside
job.
job.
It was.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
it just irritates me so bad.
if you look at the Netflix thing, if you really want to know what's going on, watch the Netflix thing and really watch it. Sit down, get some popcorn, and listen to it. Some of those facts in there, like the guy that had worked there for 48 years and always was in the building at the time when that thing hit, eating a bagel in the cafeteria. Come on, man. And that day he decided to take his kid to school, which he never did, ever.
He knew it was coming. He heard about it.
He was warned.
We walked past the office or something and caught wind of that shit, man, and hit it.
That's the bad part. Like the people that died were chosen to die by our government in some form.
Yeah.
Whoever it was, that's the bad part about that. Where are we here? Oh man, if you live in Texas, and man, I wish they'd get it out here in Atlanta. And you know what? I just sounded really old because I used to street race too. But these street races right now, they're doing it different. They're like shutting down 285. You know, we shut down like back roads and shit, you know. But look what they're doing in Texas when you run away. This thing is called, what is it called again? It's called the grappler bumper.
The grappler bumper.
Don't you want to just yeah? So you ever seen this? Check this shit out.
I got to see that just because.
Snatched. Look, I'll bring it back to right where it goes. Like he's got the arm out. And you just drive up and you grab it. Snatch. Nobody gets injured. What do you think, King? What do you think?
It's some Spider-Man shit, man. On the front of a car. No, I mean, you're not gonna be able to grab everything with that. You know,
cannot grab a motorcycle.
Right, you're not gonna be able to grab everything with that. I mean, if you can grab a dually with that, that dually still taking you down the block. You know what I'm saying? And
I
if
don't
that
know
was,
about
True.
that. I
if
don't
that was
know.
on if that was on the front of a car, that dually is taking that car wherever it's going, bro.
I
You can't. I
disagree
mean,
only because those wheels can't spin. If it's a rear wheel drive system,
okay,
and you've
so
got one of the wheels locked down where it can't spin,
mhm,
Oh, you're toast.
you're
right,
toast.
but you
I'd
tell
be
so
more worried about like a BMW with front wheel drive.
Oh yeah.
yeah, but I mean, I believe that it depends on whether you're in a truck or a car.
So you
Because I
think it's
mean,
about weight?
yeah, I totally believe that that particular car was like a regular F-150. He probably was in. He could have been in a
Front wheel drive.
It
yeah.
could
He
have
could
been
have
like a
been
trooper. Yeah. Okay. All
yeah.
right. I got you. Good looking out there, King. What did you think, Sheriff?
I mean, I think that's a lot safer than some things that we've seen in the
Yeah.
past.
Like the pit maneuver. Yeah.
The pit, the spike strips, grab and go. I mean, that's what that is. And I
Yeah.
seen one where it ripped the whole axle out, and that was the end of that chase too. I don't know.
Okay. See, so it does
I
have flaws. They showed us the good one.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that car was going. It was going a lot faster than that truck was. I mean, they were. He was the one I saw. It was trying to pull it, and then the guy was trying to get out, and then boom, like literally the rear axle came out. I'm like, well, you're toast.
I was thinking that it couldn't take the axle out. I thought it was a better design only because of it's only taking one wheel. Like if it was grabbing both wheels, I could see it ripping the axle out from the change of speed and whatnot. The fact that it only grabbed one wheel, I was like, that would be pretty smart. I actually thought it would pull it to the side a little bit though and not stay straight. I was kind of impressed with that. Now I got to go back and watch some of the fucked up ones. Speaking of some fucked up stuff, man. Cleveland Browns. Talk to me.
It's Cleveland. They fuck up everything. It seems like, they let Baker Mayfield walk. That was probably the biggest fuck up in this last decade. The Cleveland Browns have moved on from Joe Flacco. He has been benched. They are now naming Dylan Gabriel, not Shooter Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, the starter for this week. When is Cleveland going to get it right? And how do we feel? What do we feel about Sanders? Like, I think they are sending a statement. He's done something. There's something caused in the office, or just the front office is that stupid. I wish I could see Sanders start, not Gabriel.
Well, as far as the front office goes, the front office all wants to keep their jobs because, as we
Yeah.
all know, Dylan Gabriel was drafted before Shador Sanders, and we
Yes.
all thought that Shador Sanders was going to go even before they picked up Dylan Gabriel. So
Yeah.
when they picked up Dylan Gabriel, and then they waited 2 more rounds to pick him up, if they start Shador over Gabriel, that means that all of them didn't do their job in scouting. So I'll just speak for the front office. The front office made Dylan Gabriel start, and I understand that. As a football fan, we'll let King explain.
Okay, so you got to let everybody get their shot, man. Do I believe that Dylan Gabriel going to do a great job? I don't, but you got to give him a chance to prove that he can do it. You feel me? That's how that works. The skill set and the issue that happened with the front office in the NFL was this right here. Dad came through. Dad was a superstar. You feel me?
Thanks.
How do you let 2 sons of one man come into the league, and both of them become shining stars in the league? You feel me? That's the monopoly on the league. You got to make an example out of somebody. With Shiloh down here, man, Shiloh made an innocent mistake what regular football players make, and he didn't make a team because he made a mistake and he was provoked by somebody. This is a different story. I can guarantee you, if Dylan Gabriel don't do what he's supposed to do and get a win this
2
week.
weeks. 2 weeks. I give him 2 weeks.
If he don't get a win, then we get what we want. And you
So-
got to just sit there and wait for it.
Well, let me ask, who are they playing this week? I
Cleveland.
think that really matters. If I'm going to give him 2 weeks, I want to know who he's playing week
I
one.
tell you, this week they're gonna lose. Dude,
I mean, who are they playing?
They are playing the Vikings.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
see, that's not fair.
And they're home.
a loss.
Okay, that's very fair. No, that's very fair. The Vikings defense is not that great.
No.
Yeah. but
Okay,
you got-
so in other words, he's getting a fair chance with a good game.
right, but okay.
He's not going up against like
No,
he's not going up against like the Chargers.
I would say that.
And they're actually it's overseas, right? And that game's overseas in London, I think.
Right, so there is no
I
home
would
game.
say
It's
that,
not a
bro,
home game. Yeah.
That's it's the time. It's the time. That's the time tested game, bro. This dude has not been tested against a real NFL defense, regardless of how good or bad they are. You got some starters on that team, on that line. You feel me? And Cleveland line.
But he
is
should
their
excel,
problem.
right? But
No, because Cleveland line is their
it
problem.
is.
Joe Flacco is not their
That's
problem.
fact.
They line is their problem. You're gonna get that young man killed, man, or he's gonna get him hurt, and then
You're gonna
again,
have
we
rapid
get what we want. You feel me? We get what we want. That's
But
what
what if the line is fast enough to support him, but not fast enough to support Flacco? Flacco, even when he was young, was not very mobile.
No.
Right.
Okay. So Dylan Gabriel is a super, super mobile quarterback. So
You
what
know,
if the line is just fast enough for his timing? Flacco,
Maybe.
let's get it real, man. He's 40 years
maybe,
old.
but I mean, you say you don't get a chance to run around like that either. You feel me?
Who
Like,
does
this
Cleveland
man,
play week 2? The second
got-
week.
They play in London this weekend. They're the very first game on Sunday early, and then they're in Pittsburgh, and then they come back home to
Yes.
play a really, really terrible Miami team.
See, that's what I'm doing. Like if I'm the front office, Dylan Gabriel has 2 games. Because that way, if he loses both of them, I can start Shador Sanders against the shitty Miami team and let Shador get confidence.
Yeah.
So I'll agree with Charles when he said 2 games.
he got 2 games. But
I
mean,
agree now that I know the schedule.
I say they give him 2
Yes.
weeks, and if he doesn't do anything significant, then he'll get pulled.
No, if he
and
loses both games, he's out. That's it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Loses. I don't care if he throws it 400 yards and we lose, he's still lost.
Yeah, I mean, I think he fucked it up the first game.
I need a win.
I think he fucked up the first game.
We'll see.
Yeah, but there's no reason. There's no reason to put Shador up against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh
No.
defense is stout.
Absolutely
You don't
not.
want to put him out there. Yeah. So in other words, you're going to let if Dylan goes out there, he doesn't score 1 touchdown.
Right, but do you put?
He has barely 100 yards over in England. They're still going to let him. He's going to still let him start against Pittsburgh.
And if he make it past the first 2 weeks, that is a horrible Miami team. But Miami defense is pretty good.
Nah, they're not that
Yeah,
good.
but I think Shador would tear. Honest to God, we all know Shador's the answer. But if you're on the board, you're on that political board that drafted, like we all think backwards.
He the first round pick. You got to let him go. You got to let him have it.
Yeah.
You got to give him
Dylan, he was a 3rd round pick.
I personally think Cleveland is going to do what Cleveland always does. They shoot themselves
No.
in the foot, and they make the wrong choice. It's gonna happen because Cleveland is gonna just do what Cleveland does best.
Let's analyze that right there. You know why I don't think it's going to happen this time? When Joe Burrow went down, there's no way Cincinnati did not call over to Cleveland and said, "Can we have one?" They had a chance. They had a chance to make that fuck up.
Miami was supposed to make a phone call too, but I mean, nobody made that call.
You know, I'm just saying Cleveland has gotten phone calls.
Oh, I'm sure.
So in other words,
trade deadline's coming up really quick.
they've had opportunities to make the dumb trade. I think they're going down with this one. I think they're going to go down with the team that. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see after the trade deadline, right?
Yeah, We got
trying to do who didn't make it through
a couple
training
more
camp without
weeks.
getting hurt.
Yeah. So do you remember to put that down in your notebook that we talk about that after the trade deadline?
Yes, sir.
King, political time. Talk to me.
In Trump's pursuit of Chicago, he is now telling us that Charlie Kirk asked him to clean up Chicago. Let's listen and debate on whether this could be true or not.
Oh, man. I don't support this video. Oh, whoop. Okay, hold on. Shit.
Especially young people, it is agonizing and unthinkable to say goodbye to a patriot whose heart still had so much to give. It's so much. Raised in the suburbs of Chicago, Charlie was filled with a patriotic spirit from his youth, and he was an all-American in everything he did. And one of the last things he said to me is, "Please, sir, save Chicago." We're going to do that. We're going to save Chicago from horrible crime.
You want to go first? That's your story. I got plenty to say. Your story, King.
Okay, so I had to gather my thoughts, brother. So listen, what you're looking at, man, is the greatest showman on the planet. He can capitalize on anything. I got to give him credit for that. He can capitalize on anything, right? Do you remember? Can we go back to a couple of? Can we go back to when that Jimmy they got canceled?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel.
And remember when he was standing on the lawn of the White House and they was like,
Mm-hmm.
"How you feel about your friend dying?" And he was like, "Look, check out this ballroom that they building onto the White House."
Mm-hmm.
He did not address that. And then he came back and he said at a rally that Charlie Kirk wanted him to clean up Chicago. And you took that type of opportunity when you could have took any other platform and said the same shit that you said then. It's a whole bunch of bullshit, man. It's a beautiful way to say that, though. And we gonna clean up Chicago of all the crime and shit, right? Hell, what took you so long? Because there was a whole lot of people before Charlie Kirk that was saying there's some bad shit going on in Chicago and nobody came to the rescue. And all of a sudden, because you say that Charlie Kirk said it, that's why you gonna do it? Wow. Bravo, man. You know what I'm saying? Way to fucking bullshit and dick around again.
Sheriff?
You know, King, you couldn't have said it any better. You know, Trump is the greatest showman. He knows what I think in his mind, he knows what's going to happen or he'll make it happen. So it makes him look better. And he will capitalize on someone's death. He'll capitalize on someone's poverty. He'll capitalize on someone's gamemanship. It doesn't matter what the situation is. He will always try to find a way to spin it so it benefits him at the end of the day. And
the only
I just think he's, you know, sometimes he does some great shit, and then there's times that, like, man, like, what the fuck is he saying? Like, stick on a on a horse, and it's still not a unicorn.
That was beautiful.
I think the word that comes to me as soon as I saw this was I did Catholic school, not on purpose. Parents, I listened to my parents when I was growing up. I didn't eat chicken nuggets every day and whatnot. I still think chicken nuggets are the devil. But anyways, there's a word called blasphemy, and you don't get to repent from that. That was blasphemy all day. There's no way that Charlie Kirk's last words to you before he passed were, "Please, sir, save Chicago from crime."
Yeah,
not a way in the world.
Trump's making that shit up.
Not a way in the world, man. But you know what? People are eating it up.
Yes, sir.
Look at them love him. Look at them love on Charlie Kirk.
We're gonna spin the story every time, bro.
And you know what? It wraps right into this right here. It's all about these children. This happened right here in Atlanta. This is an Atlanta CCT bus. The driver was not going to allow a woman on the bus because her pass had expired. They're all digital. We all know what a bus pass is. You go on, you flash it. If it's good, it's good. If it ain't, it ain't. And you ain't riding.
Yeah.
But watch what she does when she says, you can't tell me it's not good. I just paid it, and I'm getting on this bus.
Bring my daughter up in, whoop yo. I bring my granddaughter up in.
Okay, well bring them, nigga. Bring your mammy up here, bitch, and I'll beat her ass too.
Oh shit.
Nigga, I dog that hoe too, nigga.
Look like somebody done slice your face up.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Your face up. Bitch, somebody.
Ooh!
You going to jail now?
Okay, what's
You
up,
going to
nigga?
jail now?
Let's go, nigga.
You going to jail?
Oh my God.
With that uppercut.
So the bus driver is strapped into his safety belt, and they talking a little shit back and forth to each other. Your mama, my mama, your face, your face. She decides to come up there and king you, the bus driver. She decides to hit you in the face.
Oh yeah, she going to hell, like you said. She going to hell.
That man reached down below.
So let's clarify something, right?
That was like some Mortal Kombat shit.
Right. But you got to be clear on this,
Watch it
right?
again.
Not necessarily do you go and you say, "Oh, this is a woman. I'm going to put my hands on the woman." You feel me? But you got to learn to keep your hands to yourself, because the response that comes after you are physically assaulting me, I don't have no control over that. I'm not going to think about that shit, right? I'm responding to what just happened. Male, female, or whatever. The only thing that's innocent in that particular situation is kids. And I mean, even at that particular point, shit, the babies might get nudged a little bit on my behalf. You feel me? If you can't control your kid and shit, I know how to control that for you. You know what I'm saying? But when you get on the bus and you know you're out of place, and the man explaining that shit to you, you decide that you're going to physically assault that man because you're looking at him feeling like he in a position where he can't respond and shit. Hey, fuck this job, man. If you put your hands on me, I'm gonna do what he did.
All right, Sheriff, let's run it back one more time for those that didn't see it the first time. We're cut to the good stuff.
Okay, what's up, nigga? Let's go, nigga.
You going to jail?
Ooh.
Oh my.
My question to you is, Sheriff, did you hear more, oh my God, he hit her, or more, ooh?
Ooh, because man, I'm just I'm baffled that he hit her, but man, and that was a nice uppercut too. But
that bitch was nice.
She
I don't
asked
think
for
she
it.
saw that bitch coming.
No, he probably went to jail too, though.
No, sir.
I don't know.
Absolutely
No,
not.
sir.
No.
Man. He was. Have you ever looked at a city bus? Like when you're in there, there's like a bar between you and him, and his seatbelt. Like, do you see how long it took him to get out? It's not because he's old. You seen that uppercut? Like when you're in there, they are so unprotected. Like if you were to, it's beating a defenseless person, man. He had no way to defend himself there.
I totally get that, but also I think about other aspect, like was she smaller than him? He might not have got arrested, but I guarantee she will try to exhaust any option to try to take that city to court.
Okay, so
quick question. She will try to.
She can't exhaust anything, man. She ain't got no jawbone right now.
Let's
Go ahead, King.
Let's do this again. If somebody hits you right now, are you worried about how much they weigh?
No.
You're not worried about that.
No.
If some random chick walk up to you right now and slap you, you're not worried whether she weigh 130 pounds or 330 pounds. You probably going.
In Indiana, that matters. In Indiana, that matters.
Oh, by the way, she didn't slap him. She struck him. Him. It was
this. In Indiana?
I know she's small, but.
So just for the record, though, because I plan on being in Indiana at some point. If I'm in Indiana, I don't give a damn how much you weigh. I'm chunking your ass. And I'm sending that message out ahead of time. You feel me? I'm sending
Same
that message
thing here in Georgia. I don't care if you're female, male, black, white, Hispanic. If you put one on me when I'm buckled up in a seatbelt, couldn't defend myself if I wanted to, had no chance to defend myself. I couldn't put my arm up. Come on, man.
Unless
You might as well be hitting a baby. Come on.
You might be safe if you over retirement age, but if you're under 65, we can get busy.
If I get out of that fucking seat, you're getting exactly what she got. And I think you got to remember what she said too, because I think one of the slams he said, "Man, look at your face. You look like you've been cut up about 6 times."
Right.
You know, what if she looked like one of them hood rats that's been fighting and she has been cut up? You know, if that hits me, boy, you're going down.
She could have been a prostitute. She could have been. There could have been a lot of variables.
Yeah, what I'm talking about, you got to remember what come along with you putting your hands on someone. You hit me, I hit you.
I'm with
back.
you.
I'm coming to get them dentures, bro. Coming to get them dentures, boy. Don't play with me.
He got all of them too.
And then
we're gonna finish a little earlier. Here has been Bfam. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Charles.
I was just gonna say he got all the dentures and then some.
Yes,
I mean, that was a nasty hit.
It was a great shot. I'm proud of you, my man. I'm proud of you. We're gonna go ahead and end it right now with this one more video. A bonus video on the way out.
Yes, sir. From
Bfam News. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Oh, yeah. My buddy, we don't really do any more e-news, but I do have one e-news here. My boy, Little Baby, in the news.
Bro, I need my chain, bro. Bro, I need my chain, bro. No, bro, I need that chain, dog. No, bro, I need it right now, dog. Bro, we're not doing. No, bro, you're not taking that, bro. What? All right, bro, it's on camera. Like, wait. Like, what? He thinks he can take my chain and get away with this? Hilarious.
So, for those who don't know, Jack Doherty is one of the little pop stars, and he let Little Baby dance with his chain on. Little Baby just said, "Fuck it, I'm taking it home. Call the police." King, what do you think?
Hey, man, you gotta listen. Remember, bro. $200,000 is a lot of fucking money. And I'm talking about, if you let me put it on my neck, shit, call the police. You feel me? We're not listen. Oh, I got money too, so this might change. You gotta prove it's yours. You feel me? You gotta prove that. Because that's how up until you start recording that video, whoever recorded that video, Little Baby could have already had that motherfucker on. What you gonna say he didn't? You see how many chains bro have? How much did he wear around his neck? You know what I'm saying? Period. And I'm talking about, here's the thing with that. Sir, if you had a $200,000 chain on, file an insurance claim and say it was stolen to get the fucking, because that's how that play out. You're not gonna go nowhere and get that chain back. Who you gonna call to go to Atlanta to that man neighborhood talking about you finna get a chain back? You not finna get it back. That's why he said, call the police, bro. It's gone.
He'll get one of those fucking uppercuts if he fucking tries.
I'm gonna tell you what's happening here. White people, stop. Stop being white. Just stop. This is so bad for us.
Don't be a fan, bro.
You know, the only reason you're upset right now is because you thought you and Little Baby were boys in the club, and you weren't. Right. You weren't. Little Baby doesn't care 2 shits about you, but you walked up saying your chain. He said, "Hey, man, you mind if I go dance in your chain, take some videos of me?" He's like, "Sure." Guess what, though? I didn't see that video. Your shit is gone, bro. When you go to court, Little Baby's attorneys are going to go, "Can we see the video of you taking the chain off of you
and giving it to him?"
And giving it to him. I don't even care if you walked in with it. Can we see that video? We see video of him dancing with it. And we see video of him leaving with it. Dude, that's not your chain, bro.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Yeah. I mean,
But
listen,
you know what you did. Stop being white. You know what? You know how I approach my black friends? I approach them like they're fucking people.
Yeah.
You don't have to go up there with your fucking 200K chain that everybody's gonna beat your ass for. That's not famous, dude. I just go up there and be yourself, man. Don't try to be black.
Got a challenge for you. Since y'all like to take chains off of some of the people, right? Next show, I'm gonna have an address where you can send the motherfucking chain, UPS or whatever. I'm gonna send that bitch back to you. I'll send it back to you. That's it.
I'm not sending it back.
I'm gonna send a chain back to them. You feel me? I'm gonna listen to the words that I'll use.
Okay, a chain. Okay.
I'm gonna send you a chain back. You feel me? I got a nice little piece here. But if you send me a $200,000 chain, I can guarantee you, bro, that motherfucker not coming back. And I'm a stand-up guy. I'm telling you up front. And that's what you have to remember. When you take that chance with a dude like that who not even just talk about the music or whatever, when you have a dude of that caliber, knowing where he came from, you decide to think that that's my friend. You have not established that. His friends left with him in the Jeep.
That's right. And you weren't in it. Wherever they were going, you weren't invited. This is Bfam News. We'll catch you next week at 11 o'clock every Thursday. Y'all be good.
Be easy out there, man.